Winter season, not long from now. I like, they go throughout the whole summer. I will say I'm slightly partial to the later ones for me, because I like it when it's like starting to cool down just a tiny bit.
I feel that.
But there's all kinds of good options there. And I like any version of us standing outside and being happy about it, because right now it's just not where we're at.
I heard you guys talking during one of the earlier half hours. I'll take this weather now if it means we have a great summer.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you it does. I actually already got an email about that. It was just like, do you remember that summer 2 summers ago? I think it was 2 summers ago, right? And they were just
when it just rained constantly.
Basically like, tell me it's not going to be that, and then
we can't.
I just put it in like archive. We'll answer that email later. I don't know what we can do about it. 40s for the most part, low 40s. A lot of clouds. We did have that phenomenon which happens sometimes where right closer to sunset, within a couple of hours of sunset, an overcast day breaks up a little bit. That has to do with like daytime heating. So there's not as much lift in the atmosphere, and we're able to break some of those clouds. Not saying it's sunny out, but there's some breaks out there now, more than there was earlier in the day. We're also kind of between systems. Our next one is just moving down to the south here across the mid-Atlantic. That will come in late tonight, more so early tomorrow morning, and it looks to be a bit of a mess when it does so. Until then, it's partly cloudy to mostly cloudy tonight. Temperatures drop down to about 32 to 35 degrees. And then initially, when this band of precipitation moves in, this is 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, it will start as snow, I think, everywhere, including the coastline. Now, this particular model, I think, overdoes then the amount of snow we're likely to see after that. So I'm switching to the European model, and you'll see it changes over to wet snowflakes mixing with rain along the coastline. This is 7 in the morning. And then it's still snowing inland, but in my opinion, usually after about, let's say, 9 or 9:30, your serious accumulation is done this time of the year. There could still be some snow coming down. There likely will be. But as far as real accumulation, I think we'll have a hard time with it. Maybe just some slush on the roads here and there. And the rest of us will be changed over to a chilly rain. That will continue through the afternoon. Things settle down a bit on Saturday night, and then the rain comes back in on Sunday. Sunday's marginally better, especially over western Maine, where we might get a decent afternoon. See how many qualifiers I put in there? Marginally decent western. There's just not a lot of good stuff here, but we do have some rain that continues in down east pretty much all day and changes over to some snow at the end. There's far snow tonight, early tomorrow morning, 1 to 3 inches out towards Sebago, back to Winnipesaukee as well, and then the mountains, we'll see 1 to 3 inches. It'll probably snow a lot of the day in the mountains, but I don't know that you'll really accumulate much after, again, 9:30 or so in the morning. Tends to be this time of the year. Nice on Monday. Like the clear out is hilarious. It's basically midnight on Sunday that it clears out, and then it's nice on Monday. Scattered shower on Tuesday. Overall next week, nicer than this week. And notably, the temperatures are more average. We should be in the low 50s. We'll do more of that next week. May even, have a couple days in the upper 50s or so.
Awesome.
Nice.
And a reminder
that I'm supposed to read. A new episode of Weathereenies is dropping on our streaming app, News Center Maine Plus at 6:30. Tonight, Ryan and I talk about model biases. Why does a European have a different outcome than the GFS in some situations? Then we, of course, talk about our weekend storm. You can send us your weather questions at newscentermaine.com. If you don't already have the News Center Maine Plus, you can download it for free on Amazon, Roku, and Apple TV. We're getting a good groove on that show, so check it out if you get a chance.
I'll send you a couple questions.
All right.
Thanks, Keith.